Namaste and welcome to Sonali Joshi's Astrojyoti Healing. I was watching a movie and the action sequence included the hero of the movie fighting with the villain. And in the middle of the fight, he suddenly remembers the message his mother used to give him all the time since he was a child. And I basically realized, well, if you see this situation in real life, then it is the kid, he has to be the kid who has Moon Mars conjunction or Moon Mars aspect. Because mother instructing, securing, nurturing, pushing the kid for success is the combination of Moon and Mars. We see this in many horoscopes. Typically, people who are famous, who are active in the fields of engineering, action, sports, athletes, movie stars, great dancers, politicians, anybody who uses the Mangala energy, the force to activate something to gain wealth or to make sure they are heard. They use their emotions, or somebody who takes care of them helps them to achieve what they are looking for. In today's video, we are going to see conjunction of Moon and Mars through various bhavas. Somebody can have this conjunction in the horoscope in their lagna, in the first bhava. Then it becomes a dhana yoga. Somebody can have Mars in the second bhava. Then Mars will be driven towards your family values, earning, your voice. You could be great at singing. You could make career through being a public speaker or a great singer. In this video, we are going to see all these placements in all 12 bhavas, and let us see what Mars and Moon unfold for us. Moon is your feelings, emotions towards security and routines. Moon has directional strength in 4th house of property and vehicles, land and real estate. Moon is exalted in the sign of Taurus, which is a sign of collection and holding. Wealth definitely forms an important aspect of security. Mars is the planet of action, engineering, sports, athletes, speed. It is a karaka of teamwork. The need for speed, cars, guns, engines, dynamic movement, aggressive force, emotional connection to brothers, energized intuition, dynamic nurturance, affections for weapons, masculine force joins the parental care. This is how I can describe Moon and Mars conjunction. Usually, Moon and Mars combination works really great in the sign of Aries, Scorpio, Cancer, Leo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Jupiter, Sun, and Moon are friends of Mars. Mars does well in their signs and its own sign. This combination can be productive and really good if it occurs in the 2nd, 9th, 10th, or 11th house. Chandra Mangala Yoga is especially welcome in the Rashi group of Mesha, Karkata, Simha, Vrishika, Dhanu, and Meena Rashi. If you have this conjunction in the 1st house, you are more concerned about your physical body, your appearance, your sense of dressing. You could be public figure, you are known in your field, and you will use your physical body movements, your appearance to earn wealth. If this combination occurs in the 2nd bhava, then you could earn wealth through singing, making ornaments, making good collections and selling them. You could use your family business to expand it and earn more wealth. If this conjunction occurs in the third bhava, then the treasuries can be generated via communications, teamwork, commerce, media, message. Typically, the people who work in news media, newspapers, TV channels, any performing arts related to communications. They could be great authors, they could be poets, they could be novelists who create their craft and use it to earn money. If this conjunction occurs in the fourth bhava, then the wealth is generated via real estate, fenced properties, vehicles, education systems. So you could build different schools, elementary schools, or you could have a dealership of vehicles. You will earn money and invest in a way that you can buy a farm, you can create real estate business, you could be a real estate agent, but land and vehicles and these properties will be the source of financial wealth if you have Moon and Mars conjunction in the fourth bhava. If you have Moon and Mars conjunction in the fifth bhava, then earning or wealth can be generated via theatre, by creative means of creating things, toys, or some business for kids. You could be very active in the speculative investment. Someone could join politics, someone could be a known celebrity. They are really good at some performing art, maybe literary art, or you are good at sports and you could be a great athlete. In general, you will use personal brilliance and your own peculiarity to earn money. If the conjunction of Moon and Mars occurs in the sixth bhava is about diseases, dates, and it is about your competition, your enemies. When Mars goes into this sixth house with Moon, it helps the person earn through medicine, military, legal defense. You could be into legal system where you could be a divorce lawyer. You will make use of every disagreement for your benefit. If there is any imbalance seeking situation, you will go ahead and find the remedy. If you see exploitation, you could be someone who is fighting against it. When you see servitude, slavery, crime, Mars can be a great activist and help the people get justice. Any illness, poverty, death or war, Mars and Moon pair becomes very active, and depending on aspects and other conjunctions with this Mars, either you could be working in removing these things, or if it has a malefic aspect, then you could be one who is suffering. But Mars in the sixth house, usually malefics, all malefics do really well. So over the years, you will get over your competition. Over the years, you will beat all the negativity and come out as a successful person. Definitely, you can earn wealth through that. If someone has Mars in the seventh bhava is about negotiations, deal making, brokerage. It is about matchmaking. It is about partnerships, businesses. It is about travels. Mars and Moon pair does really well in the seventh house. However, this is a Kuja dosha or Mars issue related to typically your marriage relationship, and one should be very careful while doing the matchmaking because Mars is very active. Mars demands constant change, constant action, and seventh house is house of Shukra, Venus, which seeks harmony, and hence this Mars placement is one of the difficult placements to have typically in the seventh house, whether it is in Demon chart or your Nama's chart. Now let us look at Mars and Moon conjunction in the 8th house. 8th house is about changes. 8th house is about healing. It is about death and rebirth. It is about all the waste products to be taken care of. It is about what someone wants to end and something new begins here. When Mars joins this 8th house with Moon, people could be earning wealth through astrology, occult sciences. They could be great researchers. They could work as surgeons. They can also be the person who works in the fields of closing certain companies, buying out certain companies, and firing people from their jobs. This Mars is a placement where people should be careful about driving, handling machinery, because while taking up any adventures, you should be really careful. But this is a great placement for somebody who wants to go into investigations, crime investigations, private detective. Mars energy is naturally aligned with the 8th house. These people usually make great policymakers in terms of investigations. If you have Mars placed in the 9th house, 9th house is about your religious beliefs. It is about your father's beliefs. It is about mentors, management. It is about higher education. It is about all the philosophies that you have belief in. Depending on the aspects on this Mars, you could see somebody who is very religious, who follows father's principles really well. However, if there is a malefic aspect, then this same Mars can totally be a very rebellious person. In general, astrologers notice that if 9th house is occupied by Mars, people don't have faith in traditional systems because they believe in changing something. They believe in bringing something new. They believe in doing all the reforms that will give a lot of importance to their actions. If you have Mars placed in the 10th house, 10th house is about your work environment. Mars does really well in the 10th house. It is his house of getting Digbala. In the sign system, Mars is exalted in Capricorn. So Mars and Moon pair together will work towards gaining higher status. It believes in law and order, believes in hierarchies, believes in those systems, and slowly works towards getting the higher and higher position and better rewards. This could be position where people are changing their residences often. They could be into shipping industry. They could be into travel and tourism. Their job demands them to travel or move their house number of times. Because Mars 7th aspect goes on to the 4th house, so I usually see people who are traveling. Whether you have Mars Moon pair in the 4th house, whether you have Mars Moon pair in the 10th house, these are the typical placements where people will travel a lot, they will buy and sell more properties, and they will keep on rising via means of changing their place where they live. If someone has Mars in the 11th house, 11th house is about rewards, gains, your desires. It is about all big networks. Could be social media networks, could be your big network circles. But it is the place where you will deal with people from various backgrounds. This person could be very active on social media, very active in making friends, be a part of big community, and all through those communities, this person will try to gain wealth. You could be into speculative business as well. You could be dealing with import-export based with your network pools. You could be owning a business and you have many people reporting to you, many sub-businesses working with you. Moon and Mars in the 11th house also can make person active in the fields of creative dimensions. You could be somebody producing movies. You could be acting in movies. 10th house moon and 11th house moon placements usually make people do something on their own, because moon wants attention in these two positions and Mars definitely helps person do that. So these are the independent thinkers, people who would do things on their own. They are ready to take up all challenges, but always remember, with Moon and Mars in the 11th house, you could be overly emotional about your creativity or your skills, or all the 5th house matters. These are the people, if they have heartbreak, it takes long time for them to overcome. But 11th house Mars will always help you make money, earn wealth, earn rewards, and these are fiercely competitive people. Irrespective of whatever the sign that 11th house has, people are competitive. But always remember, for Mars, competition is good and jealousy is bad. Whenever you work in a team, you have to share. You can compete, but you have to share resources. And people have to always remember this. If someone has Moon and Mars conjunction in the 12th house, 12th house is about your privacy, your sanctuary, your place where you rest after the whole day's work. And this is where Mars finds it very difficult to calm down, cool down. These are the people who would take little longer to fall asleep. However, this is a very intuitive placement. Somebody can have great intuition. When they dream fiercely, and as soon as the day starts, they act on their dreams, thinking about their own gains, how I can change myself, how can I get more. And these people are usually someone who are staying awake little longer just because they have plans for next day. This is a placement for somebody who is great runner, great athlete, great dancer, or somebody who is really good at spirituality. Because 12th house is about spirituality and Mars becomes the spiritual warrior here. Yes, it is competitive, but it understands spirituality as one of the very important factors, and this Mars will always work for others and make sure others are also getting favors with their work. Hope this video helps all of you to understand the placement of Mars and Moon conjunction in all 12 bhava. Mars and Moon usually do really well in the signs owned by friends of Mars, that is Jupiter, Sun and Moon. And it obviously it will do really well in Mars' own sign, that is Aries, as well as Scorpio. The famous people who have Mars and Moon conjunction are Elizabeth II, Thomas Edison, Osho Rajneesh, Jayalalitha, Rajnikant, Shabana Azmi, Zakir Hussain, J.K. Rowling, Stephen King, Venus Williams, Nancy Reagan. Usually, Mars and Moon conjunction or Mars and Moon aspect is found in the horoscopes of wives of famous people, or you will find this conjunction in all the moms who have successful kids. This is a combination where person will be active and they will be active towards making sure that they feel secure and they feel well nurtured and well cared for. There is one caution for this placement, and that is, depending on the malefic aspects, this position could be something where people go through emotional trauma. Because Mars could be at times become very harsh, and this energy could be difficult for somebody who has debilitated moon, or moon is already conjunct with Saturn or something like that. So just be careful. Pushing someone is good, but abusing somebody is not at all good. Mars energy should not be used for abusing someone. Use this Martian energy to protect someone, nurture someone. If you are new to this channel, please like this video, share this video, and please subscribe to this channel. Also, take a look at the video where I am explaining Moon and Mars conjunction through all 12 signs. Thank you. Namaste. Shubham Bhavatu.